We have, would you rather have Luka Doncic's step-back game or Kevin Durant's pull-up game?
Ooh, Aaron, you go first.
I'd rather have Kevin Durant's pull-up game. It's money. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I gotta agree with you there. Kevin Durant's pull-up game, it just feels like one of the most efficient shots in basketball today. But then, I think when you look at Luka's step back, I don't think that's a final product. I don't know if you agree with me there, Aaron. I still think that he has a bit of refining to do, and once he has that everything down pat, it might actually be more deadly than the pull-up of KD. What do you think?
I don't know if it's gonna be more deadly, but it's definitely gonna be at par. I feel like Luka, percentage-wise, he's still not there when it comes to his three. So once he gets there, yeah, he's gonna be really tough going forward.
Yes, and
Right. See, wholesome. Wholesome. Number 2,
secondly, would you rather have Steph Curry's unlimited range or Klay Thompson's shooting streaks?
Ooh, I have to go with Steph. I feel like if somebody has to defend you all the way at the half-court line, it just opens it up for so much more, not just for you, but for your teammates as well. You can score anywhere on the court.
You know, this is difficult because I don't think people realize just how hot Klay can get, or people remember how hot he can get. I remember there was a game where he had, I forgot how many three-pointers that was, but like 4 dribbles. And
yeah.
yeah, right? I forgot which game that was. And that's just how hot he can get. I think his hot streaks, I understand that it's more consistent having the range of a Steph Curry. But then, really, how many half-court shots do you expect the guy to take? And how much defending do you expect to be effective at near the halfway mark? And me personally, I think I may go with Klay here compared to Steph's range, limitless range. Because remember, Klay has range too. Like, you can't forget about that. Yeah.
Yes, and thirdly, would you rather have Giannis' size and athleticism or LeBron James' basketball IQ?
Oh, that's tough. That is tough. I think because I'm a point guard and everything, I would rather have LeBron James' IQ. I think his IQ might be top 3 all time, up there with Magic Johnson and maybe MJ.
Really?
You give somebody else, because MJ's IQ is actually underrated. So yeah, I think I go with LeBron's IQ.
Yeah, you know, I actually might think I'll go with LeBron's IQ as well, simply because, you know, me personally, I just talk about basketball, so having that IQ will really do me well. But still,
That's true.
Giannis's athleticism, I think it's an all-time trait that honestly, I don't know who could match it, at least in this particular generation. People might have to go all the way back to Wilt to Still to really match his level of athleticism in terms of, you know, the size, combination, and the handles that he has. Doesn't have the shooting touch, doesn't have all of that, but then the athleticism, that's one of the main reasons why he ended up as an MVP. So if anyone chooses that over LeBron's IQ, completely understand. But I think for the tools of our trade, Aaron, we kind of need that IQ.
The IQ is different. It's different than LeBron IQ.
We have something else, Ai?
Yes, next up, would you rather have LaMelo Ball's flashiness or Chris Paul's steady leadership?
Oh, I thought you said Charles Chu's leadership. I wouldn't agree with that. So LaMelo's flashiness, Chris Paul's leadership. I'll let you go first, Aaron.
I think I'd have to go with Chris Paul's leadership.
Yeah.
I think flashiness is something that, you know, it's nice for Instagram and things like that, but Chris Paul's leadership is basically, aside from his play, of course, is what's kept him in the league for so long. Not just in the league, but his relevance in the league has been so much more than people that he came in the league with. I think he came in 2005, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. And he's still a relevant guy 2021. So take the leadership.
I agree with that. I think the leadership is the way to go here. This is basically a flash versus substance question, and depending on what you want your goal is, I think Chris Paul's would be better in terms of you know, where you want to go, where you want your team to be. But I think in terms of what the industry actually is, because basketball is entertainment, LaMelo would be a great choice as well. But then CP3's leadership all the way for me personally. As take a look at LaMelo, just look at his swag in general. Really, for some reason, it looks so simple. It looks like there's nothing there, but it just looks so good. He does it so well. And the Hornets are must-watch basketball because of Lamelo.
And you know what? I'm not done yet.
No,
with
you're not.
the
No, you're not.
Hornets.
Wow.
Yeah. Would you rather have LaVar Ball as your dad or Charles Barkley as your uncle? I mean, Bulls or Hornets? Pili ka na lang.
You know what? LeVar Ball as your dad might not be that bad because he did get all of his sons, well, out of the 3 of his sons in the league, and he made them relevant basically, just by hyping him up on all these shows. But I don't know. I like Charles, so I might have to go with Charles Barkley as my uncle. Charles he seems like the funniest dude. It'd be nice to have him as an uncle.
Charles would put on so many side bets on all the things that we love, and he would lose each and every time. You would end up richer just by being associated with Charles. Having LaVar as your dad, I remember talking to Kobe Paras, who would talk about LaVar Ball because he actually knew the guy and said that he was actually very loving beyond his persona, beyond what people expect. So that might not actually be a bad thing as compared to what people do perceive because he's such a loud guy. But still, that doesn't take me away from the fact that I want to win some money off Charles Barkley.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, and that will do it, I think, for that. Oh no, there's one more.
I have one
Oh,
last. I think
okay.
it's my favorite question.
Okay,
Oh my goodness.
there's a favorite
Yes,
question
it's
here.
a favorite question of mine. Would you rather have James Harden's beard or Anthony Davis's unibrow?
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to go with the beard. I don't know the I've never been a fan of the
Is that a
unibrow.
personal preference?
But I think it would look good on Paolo though. The unibrow would look good on Paolo.